welcome back. We are northbound and down as F. Riding dirty, no shower, 3 days now. It's the Rocky Mountain, not high. 29 days, no weed. That's right. Good old John Denver. Rest in peace, buddy. Lots of history in Colorado. Lots of cooler temperatures. Yesterday I roll up in here, Trinidad. Nomad camping capital, probably the world. Headed for the deli, looking for my next cheap meal to put on my credit card. And in the parking lot, I hit my little clicker thing and frighten the lady, maybe, and I say, did I get you? Because she was like, oh, startled, I guess. And then the guy behind her says, aren't you from the Philippines? El Paso, Texas? And I'm like, okay, yeah. Never comfortable being, spotted by subscribers and stuff. All of you have been really nice. I mean, John notably picked me up from the airport, went and got my mail, dropped me off back at the airport where I was living. Dan last night bought me dinner, KFC, gave me some very helpful information, which we spent a few hours moving on last night. You guys are sweethearts. I appreciate you all. It's fun meeting you guys. Ensenada guy, crazy guy. Took me to the dentist. We smoked out a few times. He's a little too crazy for my taste, but here we are, Colorado. Much cooler temperatures. Probably the best investment up to this point has been the $5 cold weather sleeping bag, as I was toasty warm, very nice. Other than sleeping on the hard surface back here, it's been mostly okay. I'm a tall guy, so, and I have like a compact SUV, but maybe if this continues, I'll be able to trade a coffee maker for a fluffy pad. Anyway, the goal here is to get a few more miles towards Denver, hop out, do some work, turn on the Sparky Poo. Spark yesterday, very interesting thing. I took a run just trying to get some not positive cash flow. And then, so went off, had to do some shopping early with, find all the items on their list, take it out to the absolute border of Texas, out there in Anthony, to a trailer. Man, the Spark in El Paso is strange. It was another weird order. Address not clear, down a dirt road. I mean, if you're going to order online, put an address on your building where people can see it. I get notes in some of these, oh, it's the one with no address. I'm like, are you joking? Really? You're just asking for you to not get your order. Some of these, I mean, they're little puzzles, you know. Sometimes you got to figure it out. But whatever. And the other weird complaint about this is, you know, so they're like, $21 again. I don't know what that situation is, but so I go get all the stuff and deliver it, and looking back at my $42 of earnings, which is not. One person, I guess, from the previous day didn't confirm, so that's pending. And then the actual order that I accepted the day before, you know, for $21 was actually $16 with a $4 tip. So I got the $16 with the $4 tip pending, which from my understanding, the person can either lower or, you know, add more, which is shady. That is shady. So the tip was pending, but the $16 was credited to my account. Don't know where I get that. Again, I just thought it would just be smart to, you know, try to bring in something positive. But got a little interview today, got a business meeting, got to jump on some work. Want to get a few more miles. I just woke up about 4 in the morning. Got me some Love's coffee that I put on the credit card. A little more upbeat. I mean, I feel this is, again, familiar territory. El Paso is not familiar territory. Lived there for a year. I like El Paso. I like living next to the border. Like Mexico. So, you know, I felt very comfortable there. Never having any real issues. El Paso's a very safe place to live. Very nice. Everybody's very nice. So, and the burritos. New Mexico, green chili burritos. Love those. So I enjoy the area. I don't love the location, being out there in the desert. I prefer the mountains and creeks and rivers and lakes and fishing and stuff like that. But nice to be out here in Colorado. It's been a very long time. Last time I was in Colorado, I made the run from El Paso up to Colorado, Trinidad, spent the night, and got some of their Colorado finest and headed back home. And so it's been a little while. Denver, again, Denver and I have a little history, and mostly with the mountain casinos and working up at the place called The Hill. So we are on our way out here. I feel like the opportunities are a little better in Colorado. Got a few things going here. We're still kind of waiting to let the marijuana run out of my system and test clean. That's the goal here. And frankly, we got to be close at this point. I don't have any real money for, these at-home pregnancy tests. I did take one, but I figured I would wait. I mean, at this point, time's got to be on my side. So we should be pretty good at this point. It has been a long month. It's nice to sit down, shoot the shit with Dan and the wife last night, have a meal, and get a nice night's rest. I feel pretty good, a little stiff. Beautiful sunrise coming up here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a bad angle for my hand as it's cramping while I'm vlogging. Here we go. I personally kind of felt like I was trying to keep my expenses down with El Paso. DoorDash, just kind of do whatever I could, again, to cover showers and miscellaneous food, because that's probably the thing that's killing me the most right now. Even the DoorDash only covered a shower about every third day at $19 in El Paso. Most expensive showers that I've taken. But here we are into the fire. This is going to be very expensive with the least amount of money. I felt like getting the hotel for a month for the $900 could have been avoided, and then frankly just come up here. But nonetheless, rest in peace, John Denver. Amazing artist. Looking forward to seeing a couple buddies. Contacted a buddy up there in Fort Collins. He said business was pretty slow for him. That's a bummer. I was like, God damn. We are looking to do better. Beautiful sunrise. It's nice and crisp and cool out. I love that. See the marine layer over here. Hope y'all are doing better than me. Thank you all for watching. Every one of you. Thank you for the comments. Wish me luck. I'll need it.